Guys, we are back, like I said we would be, with Push Hands world champion Ilona Bito. She just won a couple weeks back in Taiwan, U.S. Tai Chi Push Hands team member. Amazing, amazing player. Just playing with my son right now. We got special guests Mike and Mike. Yes, right in the background. Look at them right there. Mike, sumo champion, or sumo wrestling, amazing coach, just an amazing martial artist. Mike Sardino right here, martial arts historian. And I highly recommend just checking out just the stuff that he does in general, his writings, his ideas, his training in New York. Really, really great guy. And we have Mike Weston over here, who is really coming up really wonderfully on the Tai Chi, New York Tai Chi circuit. Really super talented player. We met for the first time last week. And I was just really impressed with his foundational principles. So it's just awesome to see the talent pool expanding so densely in New York. Actually, I've heard this from folks from Taiwan that come and visit here about folks that they're playing with in New York, and that the talent pool versus what they might meet in a park in Taiwan, it's just different, and it's pretty cool. There's a high level of stuff happening here in New York. So I live in LA now, but I'm from New York, so obviously. But again, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna be playing with Ilona. And I did not bring I don't want this to fall into the cracks of this we're gonna play over here. So things are gonna be happening. Ask questions if you have them. And I'll always make a video like I have said in the past. Actually, I'm gonna lower the screen color. Okay, we're streaming. Love you guys.
Ready? And go. 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 Good stuff. Go. 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 Go.
Sorry, okay.
Go. 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 Go.
Yeah.
Go.
It's more challenging this time of the day.
Go. 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 Go.
Well, I'm trying to get mine. There's a lot of hooking that fall back in the way when you push the feet back so it's support. At least I don't want to do. Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
Yeah. I relaxed for a second.
Did you feel the pressure in the leg?
back and forth.
in your back.
In a circle.
So, here it is.
So reach out.
Okay, so,
We were here, and I was putting pressure into this leg.
that's right.
So I was creating a spring so that when you would come up,
Off the back. And so that's what I'm
so just a little, just a little bit there.
I'm here, I translate that to, okay. Good.
Right.
So the rooting concept comes into play here. So
Yeah,
we're still doing the rooting,
yeah,
the same
because
drill.
I push.
We're still
and
doing
then
this.
be ready to take
Push on me now?
steps somewhere. That's the utility of it. But yeah, I should be versatile.
So we're still doing this from a different angle.
I like to have
So it's the
So
same
now
concept.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah, and so now I'm rooting, but instead of going to my leg, I'm rooting to your leg. I'm rooting into your leg. So I just changed the focus of the root, which makes it feel super uncomfortable for the partner, because then it feels like someone's putting their, unconsciously, their weight is not, you know.
Do you want to try moving now?
And then it's like
This is
gather
parallel
for
to
each. And it's like gather
We got started in the number, so Carol said that there's thunder form. But I'm going to teach you the drill I was doing in June. Maybe you guys can hear.
That's the thing is that, like, it comes to that. And you're extending and you're extending. So that should be considered a forward.
I'll just let that go. Go.
Yeah. And that's the key thing. Wait forward on that sort of body.
You did really good things. You look it.
Yeah, you put on the.
Good. You know the kids. My dad, 4-time world champ, trying to call me. Yeah, just call me, tell me that. Ask me
Like, is it a weight shift or is it like a tension? Sure. I've got one of them, yeah. Hey, which one is this next?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Push hands. We're doing push hands. Ask him if we can hang out afterward. Yeah, ask him if we can hang out afterward.
Can you hang out after? Okay.
So we'll call him right.
We'll call you right after.
These guys, very talented New York players. So come and train with them. If you're in New York, you come and train. Mike Weston, Mike Saldino.
Come on now.
Come on and train with them. We're in Soho right now. Come and train with them. It's serious. Serious. You want to train world-class stuff, you got to come and train with people that are going to put pressure on you. So, you guys want to do some stuff? Okay. How about, do you mind if we warm up and just play a little bit? Let's make a concert of a circle. Let's try to push each other out in a circle. Let's start bridging some stuff.
I mean,
We try to push each
I
other
don't
out.
know. Can we make it easy to pillar?
Sure.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know what's like to grab. Yes, this is
Hands on my elbow. Okay, we press and
This is in place with a corner. One hand. And yeah, put that one at the opposite corner or on the other side. And that'll be our square.
still look like
Okay.
okay, just 2 more. Okay, this one.
You can let text it in?
So just making these little, yes, so the whole concept here is like when you take it too far in the demonstration sense, that it's like, oh, boy, my cheek here. Like the concept is how can you create a wave to create a fraction of a second of space. And in that fraction of a second of space, you can find the next thing. So you're going to use this in a context, right? So you're playing here, doing quick step or quick step. So one gets this.
You get up.
So all I do is create space here, and I pop a hand out. So try to inflate. Good. I pop. Yes! So now we're just using the same concept strategy. Awesome. So again, really feeling like all the canvas. So really easy pressure. Do what you want. Try to get back to your front. And keep pushing this in here. Yep. Good. So you feel the connection in the hip? Awesome. So, okay, let's start out actually. You know, let's go. Go. Did you feel the connection out there?
Yeah.
Feel the roll here? It's the same roll. Can we round around her? Let's round around her. Oh, sure. Yeah, let's break down technique. Let's break down technique. Let's do it. Go. Just pushing out. Get about the throat, pushing out. Pushing out. Try to keep yourself in the center. You're back to the center. Back to the center. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. So try to keep your back to the center. Establish center. Establish your sense of awareness right there. Keep your back to that center.
So Bill should have pushed out though, right?
Hmm?
She's trying to hold center as long as possible, or
She wants to get you out. So whoever gets who out, she'll stay.
We both got the same goal. It's just we're approaching from different places.
Yeah. Go. Just excellent. Good stuff. Excellent. Good stuff. Look at that hip. Good stuff. Jet, you're alone. Try to push around the ring. Go! Okay, you're out. You gonna jump in? Dude, collarbone to hip. Try to push her out. And vice versa. Go! I want to feel strain from your back to the center of the ring. From your back. From your back. Yep. Try to think of a ring as a pie, and every step you take is cutting into the pie. Keep your back to the center of the ring. You're adding to the last concept. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, one more.
tangled up here. That
So-
I couldn't
So just drill wise for you in the future, like, and you can just by yourself, but just having the sense that when you start in the ring, starting here, and this is your piece of the pie, right here. So wherever you step, you're cutting that smaller and smaller for the partner, and you have that string that's going to keep you aware of the center.
Uh-huh.
And so, especially if you're playing for Taiwan, you're going to count the steps, which you guys I think already did, and then you'll be able to connect that drill of counting steps to.
And your fingers like you think.
Well, this is one way to play it. Some people will do the opposite and
Yeah.
keep their chest to the center, and they'll wait for you to make a mistake and then pop you over. So when playing from these positions, all the positions, the psychological ones especially, is going to be important for, depending on who you have on your team. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'll jump in with you in a moment. You know what? Why don't you guys run it? I was going to grab my hobbies. Let's go here.
No,
Mouthpiece.
YouTube for around set.
Jet, you're going to do my. Go! Jet, try to get behind you, buddy. Jet, try to step wider than his legs. Step. Like step through him, but wider than his legs. There you go. We got it. We're done. All right, we're doing good stuff. Stop, 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 stop. Good job. That was a beautiful moment of ASMR. The sound of the feet. Remember, your goal is to get it out of the ring. So if you do one push, try to claim more space after that push. Keep on taking the space with it. Good stuff. And if a push doesn't work, think about maybe a pull. On the arms, the shoulders. So like, if you need to move it.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I still do want to do a pump, like if we could practice a pair off a fixed step. Jan showed us this pummeling drill that I want to try with him.
Sure, and you want to bring it to keep going and going.
And then we'll keep going until 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would love to get a round mic.
but sorry.
Did someone call Google Go?
Yeah.
Ninja. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Can Mike project over here? Try to get under your jet, take it back, whatever you need to do. Under or over. Quite a footwork in there.
We're looking at it, we need to do that.
You don't need to be too much of a gentleman. You could get it right. Good stuff, man. That's awesome. Good luck. You have to play. I want to play too. Go. You good? You good? Try to get this hand, slide up, connect your shoulder to the arm. Reach up, reach these fingers up, oh, across my back. Reach up, so good, 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 good. Now you're safer. Reach across. Good. Now use your rib cage unlock. Good. And walking back. Good stuff. Walking back. Good stuff. So now I want to get out. Okay, good. Don't allow me to get in. Good stuff. So that's just a nice little hand. It's your Tai Chi pose. Manifest lots of different ways. You okay? Go with your hand much like.
No, yes.
You good? Okay. Okay, so you want to do some Qigong?
I wanted to
Look
take
at it, or you want to do
a look at the pummeling
Sure.
thing. I shared it with this guy, but
Sure.
just, I get a lot out of doing it in person with you.
Sure,
So
so,
we talk about starting here?
yep. So essentially, connect to your center line. Just feel the center line, whole body wrapped around it like a vine on the color. And so, on the outside, correct, and the inside. So when we slide in, slow.
You know why I thought of this too? When we were playing, I was trying to just, you do something for me, I was like, I'm going to do that to you. I was trying to mirror you, which doesn't work strategically, but I'm internalizing a lot.
Sure.
And what I felt you got me really strongly was that, like your hand speed there. So you're finding that opening and bridging.
So,
You know what I
I think what
mean?
you're talking about is a little hop here through the center line. So the difference between this pummeling and what you might do in like wrestling or jiu-jitsu, etc., is simply like how deep how targeted the focus is to the person's center line. So we're warming up here and doing our best to warm up the clarity of the defense. So making sure that when my finger, I'm pummeling in, yeah, you're giving me, and this is what I mean by like drill, it's hard to get drill partners with this kind of stuff. So you have to be strong enough to know you can block the person, but not so strong that they can't do the drill.
Yeah.
So you have to actually put in a bit of a block. And then you have to do that pretty much on everything everywhere. So we're coming in and right. So now I'm doing my best to feel your root and your center line. It's like 3-point down triangle. The base and the top. So now I want to pop you off that line. So there's a drop and then a lift. And so you're reaching through the center line as if the person isn't there.
Yeah.
And you're achieving that reach with a drop into the leg and an expansion out. And so it's a 1-2 combination for the body mechanic. So 1, 2, 2. Actually, it's straight. It's just a matter of the person is straight.
I'm going up.
You're going up. I'm going up.
That's what I thought. Great.
We can all line up if you guys want to do this too.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought this would be good for everybody.
Jet, can you guys partner up?
Back to basics so everybody gets the mechanic.
Yes, so essentially the reason we're doing this like this first is because then we're going to start doing 50-50 of it. And I'm sure you guys have done the pummel like this and like this. So all we're doing is we're adding this extra layer like that, this nice little down-up bounce. And you can also do it opposite. You can go up-down. And that up-down is super helpful when the shoulders are over someone's hip. So once you get the shoulders over someone's hip line, you can drop down, and that's how you can and it sucks. You're not necessarily out, because there are players that are flexible enough to get out of that.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of So let's do feet shoulders apart, parallel, imaginary string to the top of the head, and then one hand on your partner's elbow, and their hand in between the elbow and the rib cage. So that's one position. And then you have.
So she's in your rib, you're on her elbow. Yeah.
Okay, you might want to step up here so you can open the line. Right.
Cool.
And feet parallel. The only reason we're doing feet parallel is because we want to have such control over the mechanic, such understanding of it, that it doesn't need to have an advantageous position for our dominant hand and leg. So if you're right-handed, this might be dominant for you, or if you fight orthodox, and you're right-handed, this might be dominant for you. So we want to be able to have an understanding of the mechanic before we pick a stance. So one hand on the inside, one on the outside. Great. And then you're going to take the outside hand and swing it or pummel it. And lead with the fingers. And then index, middle finger, thumb, those are the 3 dominant fingers, are going to reach. Yeah, on the inside. So you're going to come from the outside in. And you're reaching through the arm.
Yeah, you're going to get
You're going to do it at the same time.
He's making it hard for you, but you have to get to the inside.
Exactly.
How are you going to get to the inside?
Yeah, you got it. And yeah.
Well, you should be starting on your rib cage pretty much. So he's already inside,
Yeah,
so now
exactly.
you're going to switch to the inside.
Exactly. There you go. And now you're switching. And then you go to his elbow. Good. And then you guys are going to keep switching. Yeah. So see? One person's always swinging in on the other side. We're pummeling in. And so one here.
Yes.
Yeah. We can switch it to you do the job.
Yes.
Let's switch up real quick. So you're going to go below. And you're going to swing it at the same time.
And then on your rib.
Yeah. And you're going to make the other hand a little tighter. Oh, sorry, I can't get in yet. And the concept is making contact with the center line.
There you go. Yep.
So I'm making contact with your center line. See how I'm moving it? And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do your best to not just touch my skin, but touch my center. So we're going through your center. Oh. Good. And notice that I'm not pushing you with my hand. It's my forearm and my arm making a connection to the center. So wherever I touch you, my mind is going into the center. That center line. So once you get this rhythm down, you're doing a 1, 2 on the foot. So it's like a heel, toe. So you drop down to the heel and jump out of your toe. And it's a very subtle little bounce. And that little bounce is going to manifest itself in the hand that's making contact with my center line. So you're going to bounce my center line up. Hold on, let's switch real quick. So you two, and you go with my hand, try to do it.
Elbow with elbow.
And reach through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, your structure is this. And you have full faith that you're going through.
Right.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So you want to bounce the center line. If you slow down, the bounce is going to
That makes sense, okay?
down the inside of your head. And you're taking it down. And then as you push your big toe in, you're going to reach this hand.
Oh, I see.
Pass me now.
Bounce in.
Yeah, that's more bounce
So,
when you.
yeah, that's what we'll do slow.
Your forearm keeps the side in contact. Yeah.
And it's just a little, it's a little disruption. The second you start to have all these little disruptions, I mean, let me tell you, but when you add a data point that a person's not used to, they're just going to be a little confused.
Right.
And that's going to be extra advantage.
Right.
So let's slow down and get right into the bounce. So it's a 1, 2 for you before you make that contact. So now you're adding more into the space between.
Blocking them off now. And I'm going to do
Yeah, and you can inflate your trunks up to get more to roll. Because that roll, as you do the connect to my center line, you're going to roll my spine. So,
You're going to still let me in a little bit
yeah.
trains you to protect it. So you just try that. I'm going to come in and you're going to go right. So you can do that.
And the other arm, while you have that defense, it's great. The other arm is going to attack.
That's okay because I'm going to do it right now.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So you feel different to that? Because I totally feel different to my in-house muscles.
Yeah.
So like your pressure on my muscles is totally different.
Interesting.
And it doesn't feel good.
It's not so much push. It's actually happening with this part when it's straightened out. It bounces.
So,
So it's from here. Here's the triangle. So you have this contact. One part. So you want that's why it's going to reach in from the center. And whatever. Just do that. Yeah.
It's
the elbow straight in the back. Yeah.
Because then,
Yeah.
if you do that,
That's
then
not
you
like round
So, it's make like a triangle. When you come up, you should be, this point should be like center line. When you expire, and then flip the side.
The unbendable arm principle. Principle. Interesting.
Good, that's right.
One of my coaches was like,
Yeah.
so
Take those fingers,
Sue,
point them.
he showed us this.
Out the window.
Something he pulled from there. No other Tai Chi teacher ever showed me this before.
And really think about that extension there. So, ankle to get about here, and then just.
And then we started
Yeah, that's
to
right.
that's how we did the left. But yeah, that's
Good stuff.
I know, sure.
Yeah, it's cold. Really, you would stand in high goes.
yes.
Hey, Lona, you gotta feel Mike just turned up the volume on this technique. You gotta feel this. All right, so Mike just turned the volume up on this technique. Just look at the bounce. Look at the bounce in his body. So you don't have to make it as overt as him, but it's great to be able to see how it's clearly manifesting in his body and how he's really, really making it hard for a person to stand, to even stand and maintain their posture. So it's a really, really great example of using the mechanic. Really great example.
Oh, I see what happens. Sorry, so what happens is
Right over here.
then you start taking the ball up here outside and then no, that's the inside hand. That's the just keep it this is the
Step. Go. You're not pushing your hands. Reaching your arms and then you're going to front, center to top. Speak up, reaching your fingers, getting past it. So when you're ready for something, you're grabbing, you're going and you have to keep it on here. It's realistic. You're not using it all the time, every day. It's reaching really fast. Yeah. That's how you grab it along or something. Good. Now check it out. And hold it. Oh, good. Now, if you want to go this off, you train, and you can go this. What do you keep it? Keep it together. Because you just want to just go ahead. Keep attention all the way. Okay. Try to get something out. Keep going. Good job. Good job. Remember, this is going to send you over. So exactly. Not too far. Good. So that's why the balance to the point is you do something. Okay? So 2, 3, 4. Carol. It's not magic, but it's something you don't reach.
Guys, I always also recommend every time you finish the movement, having a little press. A little press with the other arm, so that you make sure that you're reminding yourself defense and combat position. Because remember, this thing right here can turn into a diagonal arm, it can turn into a shoulder blast. You can just keep this and you can turn. That's your judo thing to do. Just turn the person. So you have this pin, and then you have this arm position. So just make sure you remind yourself of it with a little press afterwards.
I'm not sure if you use reverse it, so you're doing it down up, and then if I wanted to think about it more
happening, whatever is coming. Doesn't matter if it's here, here, doesn't matter. So all you want to do is make sure you get so that's your own wall, so you just that. Reach over now. Yes.
So this right here.
Okay. Yes. The thing is, to be natural. Work as much as says no. There's some natural. If you're reaching something, you don't reach like it. You don't do anything that's how do we get this guy in? Thank you so much. So let's just close it.
Together.
Good stuff. So this is
So I think that all of these numbers
So let's so your defense in terms of not doing is fantastic. Fantastic. Let's work on the top is one of my. And what I mean by that is that you're so focused on clearly connecting to my center line. And let's make the focus deep. You know, you work something. Yeah, it's not. So the concept of your shape, let's let your shape be your stopping point. Meaning that you are returning to this reach and there's absolutely evidence. So you make it part of the actually execute what you want to do. So he's now getting inside, which is awesome, because that's a really awesome model. You guys have to structure your body. So you structure your body, so that's a step. So it just which is a dominant position. So you got into a dominant position. Purely on the awesome. Yeah, you're making shoulder pressure. Most people, no, it's actually awesome. So what I'm getting at is that if you start getting into the shoulder pressure mode, which is the common mode, remember that you can add the little top up after. So it's just going to roll off at some of the switch. And that little fraction of a second they're thinking about what just happened, it's going to give you a fraction of a second more to be able to add it. Yes.
Okay.
That's for sure.
I see how you got shoulder back.
No, just kicking distance, punching distance, double distance, there's body. So it's like when you're playing here, we're not shoulder to shoulder. So it's a different distance. So we start coming closer. So now we're playing here. Great. So now how can I hop? Up, and then how can I hop? Up, down. And that's what happens with that fall. When you're really aggressive. Up, down, and check down, and then you want to go up, and actually up, down.
Yeah.
So up, down, up, down.
Yeah, you use a recursion when you're good set.
So what was your question then?
It was about the up down.
Okay.
Right.
So now let's play shoulder to shoulder. See how it feels different.
Yeah. Part of it was wondering, like, you can't do it up down in a partnership. drill. So we both try.
Yeah.
Now we're trying. We both
Yeah,
go.
so remember, this is all laboratory. So
Yeah.
you're always creating, you can literally do anything you want. So it's just a matter of like,
Okay.
we haven't figured it
It
out
must
yet.
be a way, but I'm not feeling it.
We know it's a percentage, you said, so now you're recidivating on the art, you know?
And you've done more reps of the
So
drill
we
anyway.
both kind of that condition.
Hey guys, I just want to share the idea, especially since we're streaming, the idea that like the way Josh Waiskin ran the team was a laboratory. So it wasn't like somebody was like, he wasn't the coach. We called him the coach. And then he was officially the coach, you know, when we had to retire. But the concept of people always coming in, us always absorbing, was just the main thing. And the concept of the art always evolving. So Ilona just asked a question for a drill that doesn't exist yet. So we have to make it up right now.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like we should. I feel like we should all like figure this out together.
Let's
What
figure it
works?
out.
So she's like, hey, instead of going down up, can you do a down an up down drill? So that up down, we were saying that in the very least in my experience, in our experience today, it happened when we were playing fixed step, where we connected. She had a position that I wanted to get out of, so I went up and I went down into her back leg. I kept her in that back leg, knowing that she's going to want to come up. As she came up, I went down and I turned, and she went right to the ground. So, can we create a drill that's an up rather than down up to pop someone off, and up down drill to load them into their own hip? That's really the concept. From my experience of the down, that you're rolling someone up with your chest, or you're essentially connecting skin to skin muscle, and you're rolling the mechanic. You're using a rolling mechanic to get their body to come over itself. And once you get that feeling that it's over itself, you relax yourself into
There's
their
no wondering
ribs.
if we can both do it at the same time.
I don't
I feel like we almost are spiraling around.
We're spiraling around, but I'm definitely in a dominant position right now. Because I can feel your back leg, and I can also feel how soft your front leg is.
Yeah.
So, and I know that if I release this hand, I can turn it this way.
Right.
So if I can feel that spiral, it doesn't mean that you can't get a basketball style like the Taiwanese. You know, I've seen them turn the position into a crank from where you are.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Totally seen that.
Yeah.
So I really think it's just how can we create a drill where one's going up and down, then you go up and down. So let's see.
And then the other side.
Yeah, I keep this position so you can roll.
We're in the same position.
Yeah, so I'm rolling you, as I'm rolling you up here, I'm pulling you into here. So I'm pushing up and I pull. Yep, awesome.
Ah.
So I just wanted to show that I'm not saying it to stop. I just wanted to, conceptually, that this is always a laboratory where we're going. That's all.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a cup, a bottle of water in my right hand pocket.
We only have a space for 5 more minutes also. So if there's anything else people wanted to do.
Can I do one more you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm going to feel out something. The other is just like, if you only do one, it's like, I got a bunch of intel.
Cool.
It's sacrifice.
It's beautiful.
There's a lot to pick up here. It's a shame you're in town for like my crunch time thing. I was telling Ilona briefly, like, I'm trying to finish this big animation project by the end of this month.
What kind of animation do you do?
I do combo 2D, 3D,
Okay.
mostly like traditional 2D character animation.
Okay.
Right now I'm working on this very weird, like Christmas Carol music video.
Can you show us something?
I can tell you what I use.
We were late to get to animation.
Oh yeah.
We were one of my mom's friend's children to how to do animation on the phone with photos.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I tried to get into stop motion when I was a kid, but I didn't get up with TV anymore.
Okay.
That's where we got it, man. I think it's all on stack.
There was one that I got bad. So I have one friend who's doing like CG modeling for like the backgrounds, and I'm doing a lot of the effects. It's all in Blender, which is great for combining the two. Also, the guy does like the electronics. But, yeah. There's a whole lot of cleanup that I have to do. But that's the basic gist of it.
Reminds me of the cover of Kid A.
I do not.
Kid A.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
The gray, it's great. It sounds.
Yeah, it's such a weird, haunting thing. I saw it and I was like, under a minute, it's got a weird, like, little, like, whimsy into darkness art. And I was like, I could definitely do this. So they said their influences they wanted were Coraline and those weird Victorian Christmas cards. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah, I think everybody has.
Well, back before, Santa Claus and elves and all of that, the Victorian
Thank you, guys.
would just kind of go fucking crazy with their cards. They would just put all these weird
I think so.
living foods and with like the most like uncanny valley expressions. It was very, very, very weird.
I thought you were gonna say,
just-
Krampus.
Just real quickly, can I just get everyone to tell where they can follow you? Where can they follow you, Ilona?
Ilona Bito or Taproot Tai Chi.
Okay.
ILONABITO.
World champion. World champion. Current world champion. Right now. Ilona Bito, okay? Follow. Yes, we have to take a picture.
We definitely
Mike, where can they... One of the most talented push hands players in New York. Get up,
Oh,
get up, play with this guy.
gracious.
Mike.